back.
We're here for the third time. Let's
Maddie
do it.
and Claire, your front row to all things country. How do you guys like that tagline? Because I will tell you, when we were told we needed a tagline, that was the hardest thing to come up with.
Guys, ChatGPT can only do so much, and it was not creating a tagline, I'll tell you
We
that.
asked so many prompts. We were like,
Oh my
please help us
God.
find a tagline. We don't know. And then this one came up, and it felt kind of perfect. And I
It
kind of
felt right.
But I will tell you, that was not easy.
Nope.
It was not.
What's on the agenda today?
On the agenda today, this one's funny because not a lot of people know this, but last Country Fest was my probably third Country Fest attending, and it was Claire's first time ever going to the festival. She barely knew anything about it.
I knew absolutely nothing.
And she was one of the cover girls for it, which I think is perfect because there's something so funny about the first timer versus the veteran at a music festival like that. So that's what we want to talk about today is first timer versus veteran.
Yeah.
And kind of just like the expectations going into it and just like if you've never been to Country Fest before, what you can expect or what just some tips and tricks on going for the first time. So I want to say first maybe advice for the first timers, or let's do like your expectations going into it. Because for me, I've been there and I was like, this is gonna be so fun. We're just gonna run around the festival grounds and interview people, go to the concerts. And I was just like, Claire, do you want to come? She was like, I don't know. I was like, please come.
Yeah, I would say just like, obviously I knew it was gonna be like a bunch of songs being sang and a big like a concert, I guess is what I thought. Like, I did not know all the thought that went behind all the production and how fun it was actually going to be. Yeah. Like, I don't know, sometimes when you go to concerts and you think about going to concerts, you're like, well, I don't know if it's going to be really fun. Like, are people actually going to sing the songs or like anything? But people actually sing because they want to be there. Everyone who goes to Country Fest wants to be at Country Fest.
Yeah.
And, like, experience Country Fest for what it has and what it is.
Totally.
I don't know. Like, I went to the State Fair last year, and I, like, couldn't give enough praises to Country Fest because the culture and, like, everything about it is just, it's just so much better than, like, any other concert I've ever been to.
Totally. I agree, too. I will say I've never been there early. And we got to go a day early to get some content done and just do some stuff and find the lay of the land when we first got there. And there were so many workers on site days before, like the week leading up to Country Fest, setting up the stage, setting up the behind the scenes, the working campgrounds, the actual campgrounds, getting all the vendors set up, the porta potties. Like, you don't think about that stuff.
How many campers were there lined up waiting when we went?
We got there the day before, and there was a line of probably hundreds of campers already waiting to get in.
There were so many campers.
Which means
we were like,
workers,
how are we supposed to get in?
Workers having to be there that early, organizing that, getting people signed in. It's just crazy madness, and you wouldn't expect it because you just show up the day of the concert. You go to the concert. It's so fun.
And what a lot of people think is, like, it's always like that. No, it does not always look like that. We got there, bones. Like, nothing. Ground.
The week before Country Fest starts and there's thousands and thousands of people on the grounds, it's literally a field. Like, I don't think people understand that it is a field, and they start from the ground up and they build up all the stages, everything. It's so insane how much work goes into it.
And shout out to everybody who makes it happen.
And like, that's how you know it's a place you want to be, because we have workers who are so committed to making it happen.
Yeah. And
it's so cool. I will say, though, that's something you wouldn't expect. Bring Monty in. We have a special guest today. We have Monty.
Look.
This is Claire's puppy, Monty. Catch him at Country Fest this year. He'll interview you guys.
He's gonna wear a bandana.
But yeah, I will say that's something that first timers wouldn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I would say too, first timers wouldn't know that if you are planning on camping or even just going, the lines are kind of crazy to get in.
Yeah.
If you don't plan accordingly, like, a lot of people are going to this festival. So paying attention to parking, paying attention to the workers that are trying to smoothly operate everything is so important.
Be kind and courteous, too. Like, this is hard for them.
There's so many people trying to make it happen, and there's so many people showing up. So it's just a lot going on. And I feel like you wouldn't expect that, but it's just a field, and they're trying to get people to park and all that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy madness.
It is.
The concerts.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What was your, like, did it go as expected? Like, how the concerts are set up, what it looks like, the VIP?
Honestly, I think it went better than I could have ever imagined. There's like so much structure to Country Fest where like you don't really have to question where you're gonna go. Yep. Everything is so clear, and you know where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Like even like I had no idea. Yeah. Like the day before, I was like, where is anything gonna be? Like you get there and you know what you're supposed to be doing, and it's not confusing at all. It's very safe. Like you feel very, very safe and like protected with everybody around you. Like everybody's in there. They're going to help you out if you need help. Like, all of that kind of stuff, I feel like.
Also, I would say it's different in a way that it has the different sections split up. So it's not body to body.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's not like your typical concert where it's like the gates open and you're sprinting to get a front row spot.
You can't move.
There's this year there's 3 different sections, not just 2. But there's VIP Gold. So that's going to be, you get to walk in front of everybody and go in this first barricade and you're right up on the stage. Then there's VIP. And that's a thick section right in the middle. You're pretty close to the stage. And then there's GA, which is behind VIP. And I think that adds a lot of structure in a way where it's not just people pushing and shoving to get on top of each other and get close to the stage.
And you can walk
move
around and you can go
dance,
to the bathroom.
You can hang out. You can get back to your spot if you leave it, which I think is super nice, and not a lot of concerts are like that at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. We can talk about the first time for interviews at Country Fest. This was the first time we've ever done on Country Fest, like interview style reels, and they were like blown out of the water. It went so well.
It was so good. We were really nervous.
We were so nervous.
Not really a lot of structure going into it on like what was expected of us, and it was our first time doing this too, and you guys were so kind and so nice, and we could definitely tell that you guys were so excited.
Yeah. I think it's super cool, one thing to like see all the videos and stuff that go on the Country Fest page, but to see yourself on the Country Fest page is so fun. And being funny and being with your friends and in your element, I just think it was such a good way to showcase how much fun we have there. Yeah. And I can't wait to do it again this year.
Yeah, real raw emotions of what goes on and your guys' favorite parts and all of those things. Like
singing
those videos
along,
were so
it's
fun.
So fun. Yeah. So awesome. So if you're a first timer or not, find us and ask us to interview you, even if we don't have the microphone out, because that's what we want to do and we're there to
That's
do.
what we're there for, yeah.
Don't be scared of us. We want you to come up to us. That's why we're there.
But we have so many questions.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Things to ask and
What would you say is something that you wish you would have known to bring this year? Like, is there anything you wish you had in your purse or wish you didn't have that you were like, I needed that?
Okay, this is going to go differently for me. Oh, one thing that we both thought handheld fans.
Yes.
Whether it's this one or the electric one, holy crap, we were so hot and sweaty and disgusting and dusty. But, like, that comes with
Country Fest. I totally agree with that. Yeah. I think we had our bags packed of, like, makeup touch-ups and, like, all this stuff where it's, like, at the end of the day, all you want is to stay cool, some deodorant, and some lip gloss maybe. But I think packing light is the best thing you can do. If you're just going in with a purse or something like that, pack light, because we had so much stuff that we were carrying that I was like, why is my eyelash curler in my purse? Like, this is so annoying. So I think one thing, like a tip to first timers would be pack light, but pack the important things.
Oh yeah, 100%. And another thing for me is I have a lot of allergies and things like that, and there's not a lot of stuff that I can eat at Country Fest, sadly, just based on like allergies and stuff like that. So if you do also have allergies, like bring yourself some food and fuel. Put that in your bag.
We had beef sticks, we had chomps, we had little things like that that are perfect.
Carrots.
Carry it on you because you're going to appreciate it. And especially if you're like waiting and you want to be close up to the stage and you don't want to move from your spot.
The last thing you want to do is drink 5 Monsters and not eat enough food.
And not eat enough food, trust me.
Yeah,
from experience. You don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would say real talk, it's hot. Yeah. And you want to prepare accordingly. And at night, it cools down. So it's like layering in a way that's smart and that's not going to be too much, but you're going to be so hot during the day, and then at night, you're going to wish you had a sweatshirt.
It's true.
So that's where camping comes in, because you're
like,
you can have it all there, but if you don't have that, have it in your car. You can always go back to it, but plan accordingly for how long you're going to be there.
Yeah, It's true.
Because it's crazy.
It is.
It's madness.
It's madness.
But if this is your first time at Country Fest, don't sweat it. Like, it all comes together, and you'll have fun no matter what, even if you're like us and you were not prepared at all. But, yeah.
I feel like that was really good.
That was good.
That was good.
Hopefully you guys feel prepared after that.
Yeah. We'll definitely make a survival kit of what you need and what you don't need.
We'll write one out and we'll put it right here. This is our survival kit of what we think you need at Country Fest. Our survival kit of what you need at Country Fest. Because I think it's important to talk about. Like, we talk about the outfits, we talk about all the fun stuff, but it's like you do need to plan accordingly with practical things.
You need a Band-Aid for the blisters.
You need a Band-Aid.
You're going to need an ice pack.
Your feet are going to hurt. Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah, me too. Theragun needs to go on that list.
Yes.
And the recover boots.
Well, we had a great time talking with you guys yet another week. This is Maddie and Claire.
Your front row
to all things country.